Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. Every time I learn something new, I feel like I need to share it. And I had some questions about posting grades and things like that. So, this video is for when you've already multi-posted your grades and then you need to make changes to your grades and have it update on a report. So, to do this, you would be in your grade book in whichever section it is that you're working with. And when you go in there, you want to open up your grade totals and see your grades, and it will show in progress. And then there's this little button that says post. And so, like for example, I have this student and she has an F in math, but she has an IEP. So I want to change her grade to at least a D on her report card. So what you do is you click on post. And then over here, it should automatically say semester one. If we're in semester two, it would say semester two. And then you choose quarter and OK. And this says grades will be posted upon save. So when you go in here to make your changes and to add your comments, you have to make sure that you save when you're done. So for example, for Jordan, I want to change her grade to a D. So I'll select D, and then I'll explain her test scores, or I'll explain why she has the grade she has in this column. How you do this is you click on the CC, and you can type in any comments that you doing a great job, any comments that you want to add, and you click add comments and it will stick it in there. And then I'll show you what that looks like on the report. So now I go through and I can change whichever grades I want to change. And then I need to make sure that I click save. And it says gradebook has been saved. Okay. And so I'll do that with any subjects that I need to do that with. And then what you will do is you will go over to the roster and you can choose the student that you made changes to and then click on to student information. And then up here at the top it says grades. So you click on grades and you can check and see math, and then it has changed the grade to a D, and so you know that that change has been made. I don't know why you have to go into quarter and change it so that it shows up, but that's how it will show up. And then for you to be able to do a progress report, you go up here to this choose report card format and you select the report card. So progress report semester 1, 2, 3 through 6. If you're a K-2 teacher, you would select this one. And what's going to happen for you guys is a pop-up blocker is going to pop up here. So you want to click on that and allow pop-ups, and then go back over here and go up here to choose a report card format, and then choose the progress report again, and then it will pop up this window like on mine. So if this window doesn't pop up, you need to check over here for your pop-up blocker, make sure that it's turned on. So if you look at the report for Jordan, you can see that her grade for math is now a D in the system, and it has the comments that I've put in there. This is how you can print a one-page progress report, which I just found out. Thank you, Linda Pict, for finding out from Crystal for me. This is how you can print a one-page progress report for your students. So yay for next year when we have parent conferences, we can do this. But this is how you do that. So see how it comes up quarter? I don't know why it comes up quarter. All of my grades, all I can do is enter them in semester. But this is how you can change the grades to the quarter system and be able to check to make sure that it actually posted and changed for yourself. There is another way to change grades that I will show you if you are interested, and maybe you can decide what's easiest for you. But when you're done printing the report, and you would have to go in and print the report for each individual student, that's the only negative part of it. You would have to go in and print it for each kid. But when you're done, you're in the district edition section. So you have to go back over here to your 9 dots and go back to campus instruction. And this is the other way that you can make changes on your report cards to update your grades after you've posted them previously. So what you would do is go down here on the left to post grades, and then just make sure that you're in the quarter because that's how they get posted correctly. And you can change their grade here on the drop down menu, and you can do each kid and put in the comments here. Just make sure when you put in your comment, you go up here and click save. Otherwise, it won't save the stuff that you've been putting in there. So you want to make sure you change it. But again, you can make any changes. So for example, on this one, I'm going to change Rolando's to a D, and I'm going to save it. You also have the option to fill grades, so you can do that. Like if you want to put in comments for most students, you can put in a comment and then select, all the empty students you want to say doing a good job or whatever. So you can do that if you want to. So you can see that option. And then they do have the multi-post grades option here too. But this is another way to do it. And when I was talking to a couple teachers, they said that this way looked easier for them. So I wanted to show it. But so I've changed Rolando's grade. I've put in a comment for Michael. So I'm going to save again just to be sure. And I'm going to go to the roster again. And I'm going to look up Rolando's grade and make sure his math grade has changed. So I'm going to go back over here to student information. And then I'm going to click on grades. And I'm going to make sure that his math grade is now posted as a D. And then I'll run a report just to be positive. And his grade is showing the comments that I posted. It shows the grade in there. So now I know for sure that it worked. So that's the way that you can check to make sure that your grades have been changed. And that's what you're going to want to do for when report cards come around, because you've already multi-posted your grades, but I'm sure you're going to end up changing grades as you enter more assignments. So you'll want to do that. Just remember, when you're done here looking at the report or looking at the grades to check, you have to go back up here, go to campus instruction, and then you're back to your grade book, and you can kind of do whatever else it is that you need to do. So that is how you change the grades. That is how you can get a one-page progress report. Sorry I keep adding videos. I just want to make sure I update you guys when I get new information so that you can play around with it and make sure that it works for you, and we can get these glitches taken care of before report cards are due and then we run out of time. So just as usual, if you have questions, just let me know. Just please make sure that it's not during my class time, and make sure that, if you need me to stay after school, you just give me a heads up so that I can plan ahead of time for that. But I'm always here before school. I get here about 7 o'clock in the morning. And any day but Thursday, when I have robotics in the morning, you can stop by and ask me questions. All right, thanks.